Happy to have you. If you need like any clarifications, if you want my opinion about what I said for these questions, you can go ahead and ask. It doesn't matter. But if you need any help or anything, just let me know. So the first question is, how do you respond when you realize that you're wrong?
I'd say my initial reaction is usually denial. I don't always like being wrong. I think most people, they like being in the right.
Right.
I think after I kind of get past that hurdle, I kind of reflect, see what I could do better, and then kind of apply that newfound knowledge into like finding a solution or at least get moving in the right direction.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have an example of a time you were wrong?
You said this was a chill class?
Yeah. I can blur your face too.
Okay.
And
yeah.
like not include your name.
In high school, I used to drink a lot,
Right.
as much as I possibly could, until I blacked out, and then some. And I used to think that was the best way to do things, until a lot of my friends kind of took me aside and were like, "You gotta stop doing that. You're ruining like any sort of fun we're having. You're being a dick."
Right.
And I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm in the right here. I'm not in the wrong. I'm clearly just having a good time. They just want to ruin my my experience and all of that shit." And I kind of came to the conclusion that no, my actions have consequences for other people, and you can just still have fun while having a moderate amount and not absolutely just destroying yourself. And then I kind of just made sure that I was respectful of the people I was around and didn't do too much in the future.
Yeah. How did you learn that you were wrong?
I had a moment where I was at a friend's house. We were house sitting. I had I think 19 beers and 2 shots, and I ended up fighting my friend. We were wrestling, and the house we were at, she had 3 dogs, so we were like covered in dog shit and just fucking, I couldn't even bathe myself. So my brother, like fucking fireman, carried me to the bathroom, basically like fucking gave me a shower. And I woke up the next day not knowing any of this had happened, and my brother just kind of sit me down and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
And and I was like, okay, I'm not gonna try and do that again.
Absolutely. And then what's like a social issue that you feel like is most difficult for others to adjust their minds to?
Social issue.
So for the one I picked, I talked about gun control and how it's difficult in like this political climate, especially with all of the history that we have in this country for gun control. I thought the NRA doesn't believe that gun control works, that the solution to the problem is crime control. So do you have anything like relevant that you don't think is...
I mean, I think in terms of gun control, my personal opinion is that it's more of like a mental health issue. I don't think we should punish a majority of gun owners for like a minority of people's mistakes. I think a lot of people are responsible and they understand like the sort of responsibilities that come with like wielding a weapon that can like kill plenty of people. I think that we just need to make sure that guns don't get to the people who don't need them and really shouldn't have them.
Why do you think it's difficult for people to like change their current beliefs?
I think people usually, their beliefs are usually based on the values that they have, and it's really difficult for a person to change what they value unless they have experienced something that directly contradicts that, or they've seen someone who they care about like their lives been like changed drastically because of that.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for
Very cool.
being interviewed.